in Jacksonville. Tonight, a good one coming your way in the AFC. It's the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen with you. That's Harrison Butker. Set to get things started. Off we go from the Sunshine State. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. So here comes Jaguars, and Greg, it brings out Trevor Lawrence. Many ups and downs in his first 4 seasons. Now year 5 for the former #1 overall.
If he can clean up a lot of those miscues, he could be one of the top quarterbacks in this league.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato.
They'll run it once more with ETN. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Leo Chenal, the linebacker, there for the tackle.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
This is 3rd and 6.
Lisa 24.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. There's the rookie out of Colorado, Travis Hunter. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down mark. What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down.
Here we go.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down. So here come the Chiefs, and that means the 3-time Super Bowl MVP, twice the league MVP. Almost hard to believe, Greg, it's season 9 for Patrick Mahomes.
I'll tell you what, Mike, we have a blast every week doing this, but when we get our assignments and we see this guy on deck, it just gets a little bit more special. I mean, to witness firsthand one of the greatest, one of the most transcendent players of all time at the quarterback position, you just know when he's on the field, you're likely to witness something special. And needless to say, I think we're all pretty excited for this one.
Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike. Make every throw as contested as possible. No separation. Contact right at the catch point. And does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He's got it inside the 5. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle's made here at the 3-yard line.
Really nice job there, Mike. All they're trying to do is just clear some space for the tight end and then let him go to work in the middle of the field. Now they're set up nicely inside the red zone.
Mahomes is going to keep it himself. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2.
Down in the red zone, designed quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give them credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. Pacheco. This defense backs up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
Although I would have liked to have seen them throw the ball on one of the 2 prior downs, now after getting stopped twice, Mike, they haven't gained an inch on the ground. I think on 3rd down, you have no choice but to put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and see if he can make a play through the air.
He'll get that complete to Isaiah Pacheco. And he can't get
on the ball to your back and seeing if he can punch it in. But now it really sets up a pretty interesting decision. Does the play caller and the head coach want to roll the dice and go for a touchdown? Or are they happy just settling for a field goal?
And the The Chiefs will take a 3-0 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
They'll work his way second time. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Soko, so hot.
Here's Lawrence. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger, hot.
Lawrence gives this one to ETN. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
So these, Mike, are the body blow runs. They're not big gains. They're nothing fancy. But they really set that physical tone for the rest of the game where now a good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. He'll let this one go deep for Thomas. And that is incomplete. Brian Thomas, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to 4th down.
So I don't hate this call, Mike. You think it's 3rd and short. Everyone's at or near the line of scrimmage. There's a lot of green grass downfield in the passing game. Traditionally, though, I'm a little more comfortable with this call when you've made the decision that even if it falls incomplete, you're going for it on 4th down. So I don't love 3rd and short bomb punt. I do love 3rd and short. Okay, you fail. I'm going to go for it on 4th down.
They pick up 27 and convert on 4th down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
That's living a little dangerously here, Mike. On this side of the field, 4th down, there's nowhere to go with the ball. He's able to bail his coach out by making a play with his legs, but, man, that was a big gamble. But in this case, it paid off.
Hey, go! Son, this is hot.
They'll run here with the rookie. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go.
Another run, and again, it's Allen.
He was brought down by Drew Tranquil. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
Third and 6.
Rip, 23. Darn, this is hot. Here we go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And we'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First grab of the game for Brown. Good enough for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Hey. Silver.
They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he's in! Facial Chilton. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
comes on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars move out to a 7-3 lead.
Makes the score. Jaguars 7, Chiefs 3. Cam Little will kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Oh! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Play action with Mahomes. Open man downfield is Brown. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down.
23 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
Across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 4, but now it's 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. They put Kelsey in motion. On 3rd down, Mahomes. Got him in. It's Kelsey. Complete. They get 12 yards on that pass. First down, KC.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target, and I don't think it's going to be his last. So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Mahomes now on 2nd down. Catch made by Smith-Schuster. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and short. Here's Patrick. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. 11 yards on the pass there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup.
On 1st down, it's Mahomes. A throw on the move is caught. They'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Here's Pacheco. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
The size, the speed, and the strength of this defensive tackle was on full display, Mike. He defeats the block, strikes the ball carrier at the line of scrimmage. He's able to bring him down, keep it to no gain.
That is caught.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him in
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The last thing you can afford in this situation, Mike, is to take a sack. You don't want to go backwards and make the 4th down try that much more challenging. Keep the ball on the ground. Even if you come up short, you'd get another crack at it. And I think now on 4th down, if they do go for it, it's got to come through the air.
On 4th down, Harrison Butker on for the Kansas City field goal. This, about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Chiefs are back within 1. It's 7-6.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
On the return, it's Parker Washington. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Jaguars offense is about ready to take over once more. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Here's a design run. He'll take this forward for about 5.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
On the red.
They're trying the right side this time. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 16 yards. 1st down, Jacksonville.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Lisa 24. Silver.
They'll stay on the ground. So we've played 1 quarter here on a Monday night. A 1-point affair, 7-6 is the score. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. The Jaguars with the ball as quarter number 2 begins. They've got it, 2nd down and 2.
On the set.
Hey.
Back to the ground, he'll get it again. And he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Hey, Soko, so hot. Silver.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That is Mike Dana working his way in there to record the sack.
The Chiefs 49-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Hey, run. Here we go.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence now. This one caught left side. That screen. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the 1st down.
If you're going to give him this much time to scan the field, he's inevitably going to find an open man downfield like he does here. That's a great job remaining patient and letting that play develop.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars extend their lead to 10-6.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So, after the field goal, back out is Little to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chiefs offense ready to get back to work. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Over the middle, that's Kelsey. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down. This caught right side by Worthy. And he will score. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. Harrison Butker now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chiefs go up by a field goal as they lead it by 3.
Jaguars 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Jaguars offense and their running back, Facial Tootin, heading back for their next possession. They'll start out 1st down and 10.
Rip, 23. Turn, this is hot.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
2nd down, Lawrence. Defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Ginger, touch.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
So what they're trying to do with this concept here, Mike, is they're trying to put layers into the defense. There's somebody attacking deep, there's somebody attacking intermediate, and then in this case, they force the ball to be thrown to the underneath check down, and they're able to keep him short and force 4th down.
Ginger, touch.
Lawrence throwing on 4th down. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there, and it works out as they convert on 4th down.
Well, you can see the entire sideline and, frankly, the entire fan base kind of holding their breath. That decision on your own side of midfield to go for it on 4th down, had they not gotten it, it's a tough position to put your defense in, but that's a conversation for another day. The offense is going to stay on the field after the conversion, and now they got to see, can they take advantage of that aggressive play call and finish this drive with points? He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Lawrence now on 2nd down.
Now this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Now Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second and 10.
Hey, run. Focus. Hot. Here we go.
Lawrence. Work in the middle of the field, but that is incomplete. De'Ami Brown was the one he was looking for. And it's going to be third down.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Lawrence. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Parker Washington was the intended receiver. And that's going to lead to a fourth down.
Hey, go.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Oh, a loose football. And it will be recovered by the offense, but ultimately doesn't matter because this is going to be a turnover on down.
These are the opportunities that just kill defensive coordinators. You got the ball loose. You did everything you want. But now you got to recover it. You need better pursuit to the ball, more bodies around the ball carrier. Because when that ball pops out, you've got to be on it. These opportunities don't come around often, and when they do, you got to seize the moment.
From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 7. They put Kelsey in motion. On second down, Mahomes. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
Yellow.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Here's second and 2. He pulls it in around the 5. And he goes out of bounds at the 3. And from there, it's going to be first and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Here's Mahomes. And he'll take it on in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. The Jags offense and their running back, Facial Tootin, heading back for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10.
Ready, break. Hey.
They go play action for Lawrence. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Second and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, son, touch. Settle.
Here's ETN. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up third down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
Run the toss here to Etienne. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant, and once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
Now second down throw for Lawrence. Catch man right side by Thomas. And he'll get about 8 yards as he's ushered out of bounds. It'll set up third down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on third down? It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up fourth down.
Go! Hey, tomato! Done!
Lawrence to throw for it on fourth down. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there, but it works out as they convert on fourth down.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Let's go.
Here's Lawrence. Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make third down manageable and take your chances picking up a key third down? All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, James, attack!
Lawrence from the gun here on third down. That's complete. It's Parker Washington. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
It's now fourth down
Hey.
and 1.
They'll try and run for it. And he's not going to get there. The defense is ready for it.
Previous play is under review.
What they're looking at here is the spot of the football. Always tricky to get this exactly right. But it only takes a few inches to make a big impact. So slow this down, find a landmark on the field, and determine where the spot should be.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the challenge is unsuccessful, and he's going to have to be careful here because he has just one challenge for the remainder of the game. A first down throw for Mahomes.
Mahomes pass. To Xavier Worthy.
From 29. Here's 2nd and 3.
At the 29-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. They'll send Worthy in motion. First down throw, Mahomes rolling to the left. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down, Chiefs.
Throwing from the gun, here's Patrick. Into the hands of Juju. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started. These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. He's got his man. He finds Worthy. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
13 yards.
Now KC going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. Right back to the air for Mahomes. This one brought in by Brown. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Throwing again, it's Mahomes. That is caught by the tight end, Noah Gray. Touchdown, Kansas City. Here's Buster now for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Chiefs add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. 3 seconds, all that remain in this first half as that one's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. To throw is Lawrence. He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick recap of the first half, which has been strongly one-sided. This is heading towards blowout territory unless they can come from behind and get themselves a victory. Let's find out what happens in the second half. Let's go back out to the commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thank you very much. We welcome you back on EA Sports for quarter number 3. very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The lead is 17 as they try to maybe pull away in this one. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. Mahomes. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
I know this play results in an incomplete pass, but I think this is a really good job by the quarterback. His clock was going off. He felt that rush. He had no immediate target to go to with the ball. Instead, throw it away. Don't take the sack. Live for another day.
He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. 11 yards on the pass there. And the Chiefs have a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
A terrific run there. He's finally taken down at the 25-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside.
Yellow.
On first down, it's Mahomes. To the outside, catch made by Brown. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
That one taken in. Juju Smith-Schuster. Touchdown, KC. Now Buster to add the extra point. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. The Jaguars offense and their running back, Facial Tootin, heading back for their next possession. They're in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Hey, tomato. It's hot.
Play action now. It's Lawrence. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And this is really just more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested. They've done a great job all day. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Jaguars first down.
The 43-yard line.
Hey, Ron. Hey, Ginger.
Now Lawrence on the bootleg. A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
10 at the 32-yard line.
Rip, 23.
Throwing is Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's Strange. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10.
6 more yards.
It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up first and goal.
Talk about a thing of beauty. Mike, did you see how many tight ends were on the field on that last play? They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends.
It is brought in the end zone. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jaguars. The quarterback, with all of his eligible receivers available, uses the back out of the backfield that time, Greg, to take it to the end zone.
And when your running back, Mike, is a valid threat in the passing game, man, it just gives you so many options. And in this case, it was the running back that was the open target. He's able to put the pass on the money. Easy 6 points. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. To try to establish some tempo, they start this one with 1st and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. There's that man again. Another catch. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Here comes 3rd and 6. Here's Mahomes. He'll get this one complete to Brown. They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Chiefs first down.
First down.
So here's a play, Mike, that is clearly designed to attack the middle third of the field. So think it's roughly the space between the numbers. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And once he understood where his leverage was and he gets his head around, great job by the quarterback on time, delivering a strike. Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
It's made by Smith-Schuster. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
And he'll lean forward, getting this to about the 35. Travis Hunter, the rookie, the number 2 overall pick, gets in there to make the tackle. On 2nd down, Mahomes. He'll check that down to Pacheco. So he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
All right, so there's really 3 areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number 1, the traditional handoffs. Number 2, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
Second time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete, but the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Yellow.
To the air once more. It's Mahomes. And he'll take this one in. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. He had the touchdown run earlier. Now add a TD reception. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
The Jaguars offense and their running back, Facial Tootin, heading back for their next possession. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side. Here for first and 10.
Hey, go, go!
They go play action for Lawrence. Open man is tight end free. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. An even 20 yards. Impressive start to this drive.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
14 on the pickup. First down, Jacksonville.
And up until this point, we haven't seen a lot go their way, but here in the third quarter, they're starting to find some plays. They're starting to get some opportunities. Just got to ask yourself if it's too little, too late.
On red. Son. Phil.
A first down throw for Lawrence. Right back to Thomas. He's got it again. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's first and goal.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field on it, because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can.
That is caught side of the end zone.
This drive, Mike, it only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Working out of the gun, it's his hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Got a man over the middle. It's Worthy. From the 41. Here's second down and 4.
At the 41-yard line.
Now a give to Pacheco, running right, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Devin Lloyd, the linebacker, there to stop. Third and 2. Here we go.
And it's third down.
Now Mahomes. They're trying to set up the screen here with Pacheco. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
All right, Mike, so the way they teach these screenplays for the offensive lineman is you got to stop the defender's feet. You just don't want him to get a free, clean rush to the quarterback because you're so worried about getting out in front of the back. Make him start his rush over again before you slip out. The ball gets dumped right over the rusher's head. Bang, now you're in the open field.
And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Second and 3.
Mahomes now to throw on second down. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
The RPO, they'll get it to Brown. And he'll be out of bounds. A pickup, though, of 6.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield, so that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
4 yards to go.
On third down, Mahomes. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Patrick Mahomes. Touchdown, Kansas City. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Defense.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. There's Trevor Lawrence as he and the Jaguars get set for their next drive.
Rip, 23.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I love that they continue to stay aggressive here, Mike. And that route right there, we used to call it a big 8. It's a deep post route, but the ball placement isn't exactly where it needs to be, and that's a missed opportunity.
Moving outside the pocket, taking off, and a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
There's a short one. He's got Strange. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and 10.
Easy, Ralph. Done. This is hot.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. He's going to take a shot down the field. That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction because that defender got both hands on it but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Got his man. It's complete to Thomas. So back and forth they go as we are through 3. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey,
To throw is Lawrence. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Quentin Strange was his intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
hey, Lion, Lion!
Lawrence. That's to Hunter. He's got it right side. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. That pass play good for 22. That's good for a Jaguar. 1st down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight, they continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
At the 6-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Red on red. Here we go.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. Chris Jones in for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up 3rd down.
23. Hey, son.
Now Lawrence. And that is incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
He was covered by Christian Fulton.
On red.
To throw is Lawrence. To the goal line and in. Brendan Strange. Touchdown, Jaguars. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. This will pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Hey, run!
Back to throw. Lawrence. Exiting the pocket right. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down.
I'm always curious how a defense is going to respond. So you give up a touchdown, you give up 6, and now the offense is trying to extend it to 8. How are you going to buckle down? How are you going to hang in there? In this case, let's give them a little credit. Keep those 2 off the board, and they can come to the sideline and regroup.
Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. The Chiefs offense getting set to get back to work. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point. Now they'll try to finish up strong. First down throw, Mahomes. Taken in by Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down to 37. 13 yards to start that drop. And a quick 1st down. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10. They'll run right side with Pacheco. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Once again, it's Pacheco. This time they're ready for it. Room to run the last snap, not this one. They stop him for no gain.
Looked like that might have been a RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A little indecisive there, Mike. I thought he could have pulled the trigger a tad sooner. Instead, he just holds onto the ball a little too long. The windows close up and ultimately has no choice but to just simply throw the ball away.
Mahomes going to throw here on 3rd down. To the outside, catch made by Worthy. 15-yard pickup there. 1st down, KC.
A gain of 15. And a 1st down.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And the strength on display, leveling through tacklers for a gain of 8 yards. 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Getting the tight end involved in the run game here. And he'll try to use that size and push forward, but it will not work. They're going to get him down behind the line. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll send Worthy in motion. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the Chiefs are going to have 1st and goal coming up. Able to convert on 3rd and 2.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Yellow.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal. Now after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Mahomes looking to throw on 2nd down. And he's in. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, KC. That his 2nd touchdown tonight. The extra point by Butker is good. And the Chiefs will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Washington now to return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Brian Thomas now, the Jaguars offense getting set for their next possession. And he's had some kind of game. They made it a point to get him involved early. Boy, did that pay great dividends to this point.
Right, let's go. Hey, tomato.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. Left side, caught by Hunter. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it.
He'll let this one go. Deep for Thomas. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. It's a gain of 34.
First and 10 at the 14.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. This one complete to Washington. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Now it's 2nd and 1.
at the 5-yard line.
Rip.
Lawrence gives this one to Etienne. And that big offensive line, clearing space. He's in. Travis Etienne. Touchdown, Jacksonville. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. Little on now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Jaguars are able to edge a bit closer. Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. Here's Smith to return it. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. From 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and a yard. On a throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
There was no hesitation from the quarterback. From the jump, he knew where he wanted to go with that ball, but it still leads to an incompletion. They're just still not quite on the same page.
He'll try and run it here with Pacheco. And he's going to have it up for the first down. We'll mark him up at the 39-yard line.
This defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy all game long. Comes through again there with a nice conversion to bring up first down.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Yellow.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. And the Chiefs have a first down.
Kansas City.
Holmes fakes the give and keeps it himself.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 9.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. Escaping to his left. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Taking advantage of the room to run. A gain of 19 on the scramble.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Smart decision there on 1st and goal. If it's not there early, don't get baited into a bad decision. Just throw it away and live for another down. Really nice decision-making here. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Mahomes. And this one blown up. Good surge to drop him. A loss on the play, back to the 9-yard line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Yellow.
They'll run with Pacheco, and he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line, and now it's 4th and goal.
Butler on for the field goal. A 28-yard attempt.
3 for 3 in the game, as this one is also good. And the Chiefs will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Jacksonville offense now, heading back onto the field.
right, let's go.
A first down throw for Lawrence. There's Hunter. It's complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Quick hitting slant there. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. Their second. Stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. It's a three tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence. He'll air it out down the middle. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That was the difference.
Welcome you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
With its distinctive swimming pools in the upper deck. There's a look inside Everbank Stadium here in Duval County, Florida. Tonight we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the first drive now for the Jags. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
And we've seen the flashes throughout his 4 years in the league, but he's coming off an injury-riddled season where he only played 10 games. Has to eliminate the costly turnovers at 52 in 4 seasons, and he's hoping the new coach Liam Cohen can unlock his untapped potential, and it has to happen right now.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A good start. One play, 10 yards.
Jaguars, first down.
CD, always more eyes on these night games, and they started it off nicely there on that run.
Yeah, and you're exactly right. Don't think for a second these players don't know and understand that. They want to impress their peers across the league. They also want to win the ball game. That's the way to get things going.
On first down, right back to ETN. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. A 14-yard first down pickup for the Jaguars. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37. Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
On the ground, here's the 4th-round pick from April's draft. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. He'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Hey, hey, hey.
Lawrence. And that is incomplete.
Coverage is awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Hey, tomato, tomato. Here we go.
And they'll try and throw forward with Lawrence. Trying to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs are going to take over at their own 41. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Time to see what Patrick Mahomes can do here with his first possession. The quarterback out of Texas Tech getting set to lead this KC Chiefs offense.
And, of course, #1, trying to win the game today. But for him, it's always about Super Bowls, trying to get back to his 4th consecutive one. Fell short of the NFL first ever three-peat in the Super Bowl last year. He wants to avenge that loss at the end of this season.
The tackle by Eric Armstead.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. This will be caught by Brown. and taking it. A pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to it. Hey, you guys got a turnover? We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now Mahomes. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
He's a talented runner, and that means he's always looking for bigger and bigger gains when he takes off. Certainly found some bonus yards there beyond the first down marker, and this early drive will continue with that extra jolt from his legs.
Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. It'll go as a gain of 4, and that will bring up second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster again. And the Chiefs are going to be set up with a first and goal here as the tackle made at the 9.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And then he's caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Juju Smith-Schuster on the touchdown pass from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the second time here in this game. Now remember, the last time out, they threw the interception. That led to the touchdown, so now time to regroup.
It certainly is, and their goal right now as they go back out on the field, a calming drive, something that takes the ball, keeps it for a while, lets the defense relax a little bit, and lets the offense regain confidence in their game plan.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34.
Lisa 24. Hey, tomato. Done. Hot.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 56 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start.
They came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. And I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
Hey, Lion. Hey, Dinter. Done. Motion.
Oh, the motion comes too late, and this is going to be a delay.
Game. Offense.
So that flag will set him back 5 yards. The delay of game backs him up 5, first and 15.
Rip, 23. This one's hot. Still.
On play action, Lawrence. Open man, this is Brenton Strange, the tight end. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6. It's a big play for the Jaguars. And even 40 yards. a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
Hey, here we go.
And they'll run with ETN. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
So it's still 1st and goal, but now they get to try from a bit closer.
Red on red. Son.
ETN will get it into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive, 4 plays. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. A little juke. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Kansas City taking the field for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
To throw, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
One of my old teammates called me the other day when he was watching the game. He's like, man, trying to watch an NFL game and trying to account for their passing game, that's difficult. And just when you think you get everything covered, here comes a back out of the backfield. And in this case, he picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That is Josh Hines-Allen getting in there to bring him down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now here's Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick on 1st downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
On 4th down, the Chiefs send out Matt Araiza to punt. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
That confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Play action. It's Lawrence. They'll roll him out right. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
That's an early scramble that can be viewed positively by either side. From the offensive point of view, it begins to establish him as a possibility to keep it on certain plays. And defensively, they avoided giving up a huge play in one of their first tests in containing a quarterback on the run.
They'll fake it on a jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Hey, Lion. Son, this one's hot. Here we go, son.
They keep it on the ground. Now with a game.
And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
Well, it wasn't a goal line situation, but how about the goal line formation on 3rd and short? They went ahead and went heavy. No surprise on who was going to get the football. How about the power exhibited there?
Yeah, that was just put a hat on a hat, drive forward. Nice job to pick it up. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Dancing to his left. Great vision there by Lawrence as he scrambles for a first down.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
There you go, play action with Lawrence.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Offense is moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Now Lawrence.
Flush to his right. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up the first down.
Rip, 23.
They go play action now. Lawrence.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Incomplete.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Here's 2nd and 10.
On red. Hot.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter now from Jacksonville, and it's the Jags with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. Chris Jones on the stop.
How about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Now 2nd and 8 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
A give to ETN running right.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris Jones on the stop.
Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really
They've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs will take over possession here up at the 44. Before we came up to the booth, the last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. That just went out the window there with a pick.
Andy, you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit. And that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And they'll come up 2nd and 7.
At the 46-yard line.
A quick pass out to Juju. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of, until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
First down.
Normally on 3rd down and short yardage, you're thinking of throwing to your tight end. It's just going to be a simple chain mover. But this time they let him roam down the field, and a nice dart picks up the 1st down and then some.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. 1st down marker at the 5. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and 1. At the 6-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Toward the pylon. Caught. Touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelce, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs have taken the lead. Uh-oh, flag comes out here. This is going to be roughing the kicker.
When you're going back there on the kick block, you've got to go to the right point. That didn't happen. Ran into the kicker. The penalty flag had to come out.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Jacksonville offense gets the ball back. Travis Etienne and company head back out there.
And the ground game's been good, but they're losing here in the 2nd quarter. Can they use that ground game maybe to work the air attack a little bit more?
I think so, because now you can throw play action off of being able to run the ball effectively. And oftentimes you might want to just swing your back out of the backfield, get the ball in his hands in open space. And just don't get totally away from running it, because some of these runs now, they may pop bigger as the game goes along.
Yeah, they've been good with the run so far.
Michael Dana.
It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down.
That's caught. It's Travis Hunter.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Rip, 23. Focus, hot.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have the Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A gain of 19 yards.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the 1st down. And that's what he just did.
Go. Son, it's hot. Silver.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Well, it's almost football 101 that you preach to your safeties. Don't let anyone get behind you. You're the last line of defense. But he didn't let the play come to him. He went to the play. How about that read and recognition and finishing off that one behind the line of scrimmage?
And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 17-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Here we go.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. He's got Thomas yet again complete. And the Jags are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moved right down the field, and just like that, they can be set up with a 1st and goal.
Red on the red. Turn, this is hot. Motion, change.
They'll try to run with ETN. And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2.
Good work there. Open him out on 1st down. And this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Hey, run. Son, this is hot.
More ETN. But he will lose yardage here.
Ralph. Hey, Soko, so hot. Silver.
Lawrence will throw. Got his man, it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 14. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs ready to go again. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his 2nd of this first half, as they'll try again on 1st down here. Looking to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there at 2nd down.
I have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly, got a great break on the ball, and able to force that incompletion.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. That's thrown to Smith-Schuster out wide. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. They'll wind up losing 3 here on the play. And it'll be a 3rd and about 13. He'll look to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Chiefs.
I tell you what, if this is any quarterback other than Patrick Mahomes, I'm telling you how this is an ill-advised throw. But 15 is so good on the move with all those different arm angles and releases that all I'm saying now is that's a gorgeous play.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Brown. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. It's Devin Lloyd with a pick. And the Jags are going to take possession here at their own 33.
The Jaguars take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
He's certainly not been afraid to take some chances downfield. Now, look, it's paid off for him a couple of times. That time, not so fortunate.
And that's where I want to start, what you said. It's paid off a couple of times. So his aggressiveness has been good for his offense for the most part. So he throws an interception there. No one likes that, but I would not rein him back in. The return on investment thus far has been pretty good. 2 touchdowns to 1 interception.
A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
The Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Hey, Dinter. Set. Here we go.
Lawrence. This ball caught by Strange. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Lisa 24. Hey, son, it's hot. It's hot.
Now Lawrence to throw. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Now a second and 10.
Red on red.
Again, it's Lawrence. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third. The Jaguars on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is third and 10. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Open man, it's Hunter. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. 18 yards, a big pickup there on third down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he will be brought down with a first and goal coming up as we have come upon the 2-minute warning. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
10 at the 10-yard line.
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
Hey, easy. Ralph. Soko, hot. Here we go.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 62 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. Second down and 3. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
All right, let's go. Turn. It's hot.
Another toe for Etienne. And a second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now a second timeout called for by the defense, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Hey, run!
Now Lawrence to the goal line, but it's incomplete. The Kansas City defense tough to throw on there, and now it's fourth down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, tomato. Done.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Chiefs offense and Patrick Mahomes headed back onto the field. And he's done everything you could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances. And he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And they'll get him down up past the 15-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. To throw, it's Mahomes. This is caught. It's Brown. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And again, it's Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now 2nd and 9. Now a timeout called for by the defense, as they'll stop it with second and 9. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Now Mahomes. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
And this one is no good. He missed it. And this game will remain tied here in quarter number 2.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Halftime here on Monday Night Primetime. It is off to Orlando we go. Here is Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. Scott Hansen back with you in the studios in Orlando. We've got a close one, as we expected. No quarter given on either side. We are all tied up at the break. This one could go either way, so let's find out as they're ready for the third quarter kickoff. Send it back out to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Scott, thank you very much. We are ready to get started here with the second half.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. And the Chiefs ready to go on offense to begin quarter number 3. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic. No need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Mahomes now to throw. Over the middle, complete. It's Brown. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a first down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
Kansas City.
Headed straight, it's Pacheco. They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
Well, they're hoping in the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. It'll be a gain of just a yard. And a 3rd down and 6 to go.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Now here's Mahomes. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 43. A nice pick up there, 10 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 17-yard line.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Hey, 43, 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. Devin Lloyd, the one to get home and earn that sack.
There's a reason inside linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
That's complete. Left side to Worthy. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And they'll accept that penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Jags offense now. Time for their first possession of half number 2. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Hey, go! Hey, Soko, Sahut.
Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of 45. 68 yards rushing for him now to this point. From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 1.
And a yard.
Lisa 24. Here we go.
On play action, Lawrence. Blitz coming, and down he goes. It was Leo Chanel who got in to drop him.
Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long.
Hey, Soko, it's hot.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He completes it to Hunter. And this effort won't do it. He needed to get to the 45. He's a yard or 2 short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down.
Rip, 23. Here we go.
And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
That's good for the Jaguars. First down.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 46. Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
What a drive this has been, just chewing up the yardage. And here's one of their best plays yet, as they finally get down into the red zone and look to finish this off with 6.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25. Trent McDuffie getting the chance to blitz and finishing it off with his sack. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, partner guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick.
Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the Chiefs are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time. Now, Charles, remember they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. Third and 5. Here's Mahomes to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. They needed 5 there on 3rd down. He winds up getting 7.
First down.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. Mahomes going to throw. This will be caught by Brown. That, I believe, will put him over 100 yards receiving for the game. Yes, it will. And he's got a 1st down to boot.
First down, Chiefs.
Attack!
Pacheco gets it, tries the left side. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. Fancy footwork in midfield.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard.
Mahomes now on the sneak. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the first down, Chiefs.
A give to Pacheco off the option.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. Well, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
And it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Looking to throw.
And he is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 24-yard line. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Kansas City.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy with now his 2nd touchdown of this 3rd quarter. And the Chiefs have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
3rd quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to Parker Washington. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
That's a gain of 7.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Now Lawrence.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 34.
Hey, Lion. Here we go.
Here's Lawrence.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Brett, on Brett.
30-yard line.
Throwing again here. It's Lawrence.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Here's Lawrence to throw. Open man, it's Hunter. And he will have a Jaguars first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
They've been moving the ball well, but this drive was in danger of stalling out. Fortunately, this is a nice throw here, and they're able to pick up a new set of downs.
One quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the fourth.
Hey, go, go!
They go play action now. Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Lisa 24.
From the gun, it's Lawrence. On the slant, he finds Washington. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got it.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne, his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now the try here for the point after. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Here comes Mr. Hollywood, Marquise Brown, leading out this offense.
And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this? But it's usually not by himself, is it? Right. Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Good push from the offensive line, and they've done well so far to build this lead. Now they've got to get things to the finish line. And that's a solid pickup there to begin the drive.
Man on the left side is Brown. 8th catch for him now. He's been a big factor. And it's a 1st down.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
Well, Brandon, we could see that play developing, and they were hoping that he was going to be able to put a move on the first guy and turn it into a big play. But no such luck. The speed on defense continues to get better and better in the NFL. Pretty nice example there of those guys being able to run from their assignments and finish off that play.
Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards the play. So in Jacksonville territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. They fake the give. Now Mahomes will go down as a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another 1st down.
Kansas City.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. In motion, the tight end, Kelsey. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
At the 6-yard line.
This is caught. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. And Xavier Worthy, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead now up to 14.
Jaguars 21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And now out come the Jags. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. To the right side and complete to Washington. That one a pickup of 15 for Jacksonville. 4th quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the 2nd touchdown. You got the 1st one for the 2nd one to even matter.
Lawrence. And he'll get it right back to Washington. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
Sliding out of the pocket. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit. We decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
A give running right, ETN. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a 1st. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Quarterback in 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
On the red. Silver.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Flushed out right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Trevor Lawrence, 14 yards. And the Jaguars have got it back to within a score. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Red on red. Here we go.
Lawrence going to look to throw for it. And he will get into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion will cut this down to a 6-point game. So they go with a pass, and it works there on the 2-point try. Charles, just in general, what are your thoughts passing versus running on 2-point conversion? Situational?
It is situational. You have to know your team. What is your strength? Because so many people think you have to throw the ball in a 2-point conversion, but the stats will tell you that running it is about as proficient. So know your team and go to your strength.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. It's Kelsey on the ground. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. This big game continues. 10 catches now and another first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Jaguar pressure and a Jaguar sack. Brought to the ground by the linebacker, Foye Oluokun. Everybody was coming on the blitz that time, and they got home.
And you know the expression, hat on a hat, in terms of blocking, trying to keep your quarterback protected? Well, if you don't have enough hats, that's the end result. Your quarterback goes down, and sometimes he goes down hard.
And they'll send the tight end in motion. Mahomes now to throw. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. There'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That's a good bounce-back play right there after taking a sack on 1st down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And that ball popped free. We could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Jacksonville set to go again offensively. And you sense the tide turning. They scored, then their defense forced the punt, and now a chance to ultimately take the lead here late.
Rip, 23. Hey, so close.
They'll start on the ground, ETN. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
Well, he got what he could there, just trying to move forward and gain a little bit of yardage and create some space. You know the pressure is going to be tough defensively.
Second down and 8.
Hey, go, go. Go, go. Son, it's a hunt.
Lawrence will throw. A short throw there to Strange. And from the 4, they get it to the 8 on a pickup of 4.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They'll come to the line. This is 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And he's going to go down. He backed up into the end zone, and this is going to wind up with safety. So just nowhere to escape the pressure that time. He goes down for a safety, and that should all but do it here in this one.
Yeah, they put up a good fight, but you're right. Now they have to kick it away, and this one definitely looks like a lost cause.
Now Remigio. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And this one now not quite over yet. Still 2 timeouts remaining defensively. And, boy, having that 3rd timeout would have really helped here.
And another example of why coaches really stress saving your timeouts for when you absolutely have to have them. They go over this all the time. Here's one of those situations.
2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
I don't need to.
Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. Interesting, Mahomes wants to throw it. Throwing the out route here, and it's complete to Kelsey. And he will have a Chiefs 1st down. And that's the one that should seal the victory. Victory in the cards now for the Chiefs as they take a knee here. Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
Yeah, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked at the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. From Jacksonville, good night, everybody.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the banks of the St. Johns River, there's a good look inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Tonight we've got the crew set for what should be a real treat, a great Monday night matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. And all in all, pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And when you think of Patrick Mahomes, you start to think about all of his attributes, and you realize very quickly you can't just put him into one box. No matter how the game proceeds, no matter what is needed, he tends to have an answer for it and plays accordingly.
And incomplete on the deep ball.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They took shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive.
That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Now Mahomes. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
Tackle made by Devin Lloyd, the linebacker.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and now it's 3rd and 3.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short game.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. That is caught. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
A gain of 22 yards. And the first down, Chiefs.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Got a man over the middle, Worthy. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Xavier Worthy, 26 yards. And the Chiefs put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Jags now set to get their first drive. They're led by the #1 overall pick in the 2021 draft, Trevor Lawrence.
The word is potential, potential, potential. Think about this guy from the time he was in high school, one of the top prospects going to college, coming out of college, mentioned as a generational type quarterback. He looks the part. Tall, big arm, surveys the field, and can take off and run when under duress.
Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Hey, Soko, some hut.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. This will be caught by Brown. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line.
Hey, easy, route.
Here's Lawrence to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown. So the completion good for 7 there. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Chiefs with 24.
They'll run with Etienne. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 23 yards on the pickup there and a first.
Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Well, they just watched the other team take the ball downfield and score, so they knew that this drive, this opening drive, was on them. And, boy, that was important to pick up that first down there and keep this one going.
All right, let's go.
Lawrence now off the bootleg. And the Chiefs are going to get him. Trent McDuffie. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
Hey, Ron. Here we go.
On play action, Lawrence. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
So many qualities coaches tick off when they talk about, hey, what is it going to take to make an excellent quarterback? Accuracy has to rank near the top of every list.
Talk about arm strength, that's great. Mobility, great. But you need that accuracy in there. That one well in front of his man.
Yeah, now they got to face a big third down.
And that would be incomplete.
How about the coverage we just saw break out on third down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
Hey, go, go.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Open man, this is Burton Strange, the tight end. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They'll be looking to duplicate that first drive, the one that got them that 7-0 lead.
Of course they would. I mean, look, they're on the road. So getting the 7-0 lead was huge for them, right? Imagine getting up 2 touchdowns on the road, taking the crowd out of the game. It'd be ideal. It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get ahead of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on first down. Just a gain of a couple there. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. What a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
First down, Kansas City.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That's caught left side by the tight end, Gray. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45.
A gain of 12. First down, Chiefs.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Out route, and it's complete to Brown. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. To throw, it's Mahomes. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the first down, Chiefs.
On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up.
But that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
2nd and 6.
Yellow, yellow. Wide.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit. And another first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
First carry down for Kareem Hunt. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. 2nd and 1 from the 2.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
And it brings up.
Mahomes takes it himself. And he's going to run into a brick. 4th down, Mahomes off. Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. Butker's kick here is good. So another scoring drive there, Charles, and an early 2-score lead.
You'd like the 6 there, partner, but you'll take the 3, and I think they have to be happy by the way they moved the ball in these first 2 drives. They have to feel good about their opportunities the rest of the game.
So after the made field goal, 10-0 here early as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10.
Hey, hey, hey.
Here's a fake on a jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on 4th down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Well, that's one way you take away a first down as a defender. Make sure you have a little bit of physical play when the ball gets to the receiver. Find a way to jostle it free. They caught him off guard, force the incompletion.
Running out of the gun with ETN. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
Hey, Lion.
Now Lawrence to throw. Being chased out left. And Lawrence going to smartly hit the deck here as he is able to pick up the first down in the process. 18 yards, a big pickup there on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Certainly not a positive sign if you're the D coordinator and you see your guys give up that space so early in the game. 3rd down, that's when the clamps are supposed to come out, but his ability to create things with his legs makes things difficult.
They go play action now. Lawrence. And to the right side here, it's Allen. Now, hang on here a second. Looks like a Jaguar in some obvious discomfort from that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. From the 31, here's 2nd down and 5.
Rip, 23. Hey, son. Here we go.
Lawrence. Got him in. It's Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 21. That'll be a pickup of 10 as they try to recover from this 10-point deficit.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
What will look like a march to the end zone is in a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Johnny Munn, a 20-yard touchdown. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Extra point attempt here still to come. And they're back within a field goal. It's 10-7 now. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. So now here are the Chiefs as their offense makes their way back out onto the field. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But they also have to remember they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
10-7 our score after one right here on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
The offense on 3rd down today, they've been near perfect. 4 for 5 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll run it down with Brown. And he will have the Chiefs first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Yellow, yellow.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. It's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down.
And a first down, Chiefs.
Here's Pacheco once again. The 20, down to the 10, and he gets it all the way down to the 3. 73 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. So down inside the 5-yard line. I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Hunt will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco from 3 yards out. And the Chiefs are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile we do have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Harrison Butker.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together.
All right, let's go.
Now Lawrence. That's complete to the rookie from Colorado. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down.
Well, this hasn't really been a first half to remember on either side of the ball. But I think this kind of makes this an important drive. You'd love to get this back to a 1-score game if you can. And that's good work there to get some yardage here and pick up the 1st down.
Hey.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Run.
Off the play fake, here's Lawrence. Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. And the Chiefs will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Well, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now here's Mahomes. Pass on the out route caught by Smith-Schuster. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion good for 6 yards. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Mahomes going to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
24-yard gain on the play. 1st down, Kansas City.
Now Mahomes. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
They'll wind up getting just a yard out of it. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Oh, good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out comes the Jaguar offense now as they get set to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Hey, run! It's hot!
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Red on red. It's hot.
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on 4th down. And they'll indeed go for it. Here's Lawrence. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Chiefs will have the football back in excellent field position. And it's straight. It's Pacheco. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Chiefs.
Yellow!
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the Jaguars' 20-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a 1st and goal.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
So many things have to go right for any passing play to work out. Quarterback has to understand the defense, deliver an accurate ball. Receiver has to concentrate and bring it in. Somewhere along the assembly line, something was off with that one.
And Brown's got it for a Chiefs touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on fourth down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown. So now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
On 1st and 10, it's ETN.
And he swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 47.
Hey, Lion.
Here's Lawrence to throw.
Thomas has got it, complete. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and a first down.
Jaguars, first down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
They go play action with Lawrence. He'll drop that underneath ETN.
And past the 35, maybe dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Lawrence will throw. Quick slant to Brown.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
And now following the completion, we're going to get a stoppage here for an injury. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
Now Lawrence.
This will be caught once again by Brown. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So not quite a 1st and goal just yet as they come up now 2nd and inches. Now Lawrence to throw.
Maybe not exactly what they had in mind, but that scramble good for 6 and a first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
ETN is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. It finishes off the drive with a touchdown run charge. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Now the extra point.
For the extra point.
It's up and good, and that'll make our score 31-13 now. That time, a 9-play drive.
And it was capped off by a Travis Etienne touchdown run.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. Shifts by him.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over.
Everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here, Charles, might almost be an insurmountable comeback for the other side.
I think you make a great case for that, so I'm going to flip it over to the other side. Could they make the big comeback? Certainly. Am I expecting it? Not at all. I think if we don't see a drastic change in how they're playing, this blowout's going to get bigger and bigger before the final done.
It's second and inches at the 32-yard line.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Over the middle here to Brown. That one a first down pickup of 8. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. They work now on second and 9. Mahomes to throw once more. This will be caught by Brown. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it makes it third down and 2 yards to go. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Two yards still to go. Third down now. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Eric Murray, the ex-Chief, has it. And a potential turning point as they get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
The Jaguars take over first and 10.
So first thing across my mind is, why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 31-yard line.
Boy, cause I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you gotta check. I be on my little mouse drip. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers.
Here now, second and 4.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence. That's caught by Munn. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. Do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a first and 10.
Right through. And that will close the gap down to 14. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense, the firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Halftime here on Monday Night Primetime. It is off to Orlando we go. Here is Scott Hansen with our halftime report. Scott.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. Oh, good return up past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. And, Charles, they trail here, though not really the fault of this offense.
No, they certainly did their part in the first half. But when you're in a shootout like this, you definitely want your defense to play better, but you know that's out of your control. All you can do, keep putting points on the scoreboard and keep giving your defense opportunities to make stops.
And he's going to be stacked up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on third down, and you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down.
Here we go.
Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. And that one into the hands of Brown downfield. And he's got to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40.
Yards on the play. And the Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 36. Now Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter. He's got room to roam. He'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll move the chains. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Hey, let's go. Hey, Ginger.
They'll run with ETN. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on first and goal.
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And that could get much better than...
And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Johnny Mudd, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the third quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
A try here for the extra point. Cut the lead down now to a touchdown. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it results in a touchdown for Jacksonville. Here's the Jaguar kick team now as they run up and send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. So here's the Chiefs offense ready for their first reps in half number 2. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change. Because otherwise, that could overrun your team. You got to be careful right here.
Only able to gain a couple there, and that'll make it second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Now Mahomes.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Third and 2. To throw, it's Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
First down, Kansas City.
Yellow.
Handoff now for Pacheco. And a good burst there, gets him 7 up to midfield.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
His 5th catch tonight, and it's good for a first down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
36-yard line.
Now here's Mahomes. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
3rd and 4 is always a tough call. Maybe a little too long to run for it, but not too long to hit him on the quick slant. And that was well executed. Found the window and zipped it right in there.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. That tackle by Trayvon Walker. Nice play. He blows that up behind the line of scrimmage. Mahomes going to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. That is caught. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars' 13-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They'll run with Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Mahomes now to throw. Throw left side, complete to Smith-Schuster. Will go down as a gain of 6. And they're going to face a 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he get a good head of steam going.
Escaping the pressure right. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. They'll try to run with Hunt. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Again, it's Hunt, but he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he won't get to the line of scrimmage as they push him back to the 2. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So on 4th down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Out comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball. I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
Yeah, this will be a Jaguars first down as good running gets him to about the 44.
A good run there off right tackle in an old-school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009-2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
And this is incomplete.
Not sure what happened there, but he just didn't get the right read on the coverage that time. Pass wasn't where it needed to be, and that'll send them back to the drawing board.
A 2nd and 10 forthcoming here. Third quarter action from Jacksonville. Here's Allen. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Here's Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 39. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 39-yard line. A shotgun. And a loose football. And it's picked up by the Chiefs. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
It's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. There's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Taken down at the 42.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
And the first down, Chiefs.
Sundown. Go on, A's.
Pacheco gets it up the gut. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. It'll be a loss of 2, maybe 3 on the play. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing.
Yellow.
1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. It's the Chiefs with the lead and the football here as we get set for quarter number 4. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Going for the knockout ball right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
And out now comes Jacksonville as they get ready to go. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
Hey, run! This one's hot.
Here's Lawrence to throw. And he hits him in stride. And he'll have it pass across midfield, almost to the 40 before being taken down. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 41.
Lisa 24.
Play action. It's Lawrence. ETN bringing in another one. And he's going to get this inside the 30. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3 here to get it back to a one-score game. But I can't imagine that in their huddle that they're thinking at all about getting a field goal. They want to get into the end zone and then try to get the ball back again.
Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Red on red. Hey, Soko, hot. Here we go.
Now Lawrence to throw. Quick slant to Brown. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll leave him with 3rd and a full yard to go.
3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down.
Hey.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the 1st down there, but as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Hey, go.
Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Jags have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Now for the point after. And the lead is down to a field goal now. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it culminates in a Jags touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slim lead. Second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field goal. And the quarterback, this to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
This will be caught by Brown. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City 1st down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Mahomes to throw once more. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 33.
And the 1st down, Chiefs.
It's Pacheco. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
It's going to be a gain of 6 on the keeper, but it leads to a third down. Mahomes now on the sneak. And he will have a Chiefs first down, at least at first glance, as he'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. That is caught inside the 5. And the Chiefs are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line. And the officials here going to pause the game for a second. Looks like there's an injured Chief on the field. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Chiefs get an important score there to extend their lead here this 4th quarter. Extra point by Butker is on target. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Jaguars getting set to go. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up, 1st and 10 at their own 24.
Right, let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught by Monk. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And he fires one incomplete.
Nowadays, quarterbacks don't mind throwing into coverage because of the confidence they have in their receivers to come down with the ball. But sometimes you have to be careful you don't get too confident and throw an interception.
Lawrence. Got him in. It's Brown. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. His big game continues. 10 catches now and another 1st down.
For the Jaguars.
Now Lawrence. Still going inside the 20. And down to the 16-yard line. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Defensively here, you've got the cushion, but back-to-back pretty big pass plays there. Bend but don't break, but are they bending too much?
I think that they are. To me, it'd be like playing basketball, and you put up a token press. Make sure you get up there and make them eat up some time. Make it a little bit of resistance so they can't just run right down your throat.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son. Here we go.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've hit on 6 of their 8 tries. Very good. They're looking at 3rd and the nose of the football. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. A third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down.
Good job there defensively to push them back on first down. I'm not sure if this is 4-down territory or not because they can kick the field goal and get it back within a score. But you know that's not what they're thinking right now. A field goal has to be their last option.
Here we go.
Now they'll throw it with Lawrence. Flush to his right. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Well, it certainly appears to me that the defensive guys are starting to look a little bit tired while he still has some fresh legs. Not the biggest gain we've seen on a scramble, but still some positive yardage on a play that initially looked like a sure win for the defense.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown.
Lisa 24.
Lawrence will throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
You get into these 2-minute drill situations, and you've often got tired legs on the offensive line. But these defenders, they've been rotating in and out, and they're a little bit fresher and quicker. And the pressure there forced the incompletion.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. And Kansas City's offense now set and ready to go. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Pacheco headed right. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. That time they're able to bottle him up, and he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
He's got Brown on the out route complete.
Complete to number 5.
Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll come up facing 3rd and 5. Back to throw. Mahomes. That is intercepted. picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Jaguars are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. Well, my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I just got to think to myself, at this point of the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
Here's Lawrence. Over the middle, it's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
At this stage, you've got to hustle, got to get back to the line of scrimmage because you're saving that timeout to make sure you have a chance to get your kicker out there for the big shot.
Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. It's Brown. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. So they tried to ice him there, but it's fair to say it did not have the intended effect.
And I've known kickers that take it as an affront. And there he says, you think you're going to rattle me? Think again.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw it. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Eric Murray, the ex-Chief, has it. Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout, but instead they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Jaguars are winners here as we say so long from Jacksonville.